on this Monday, the man of the hour, the legend in country music, Johnny Paycheck.
There he is.
With our special guest.
It's going to be fun, John.
And John, let me tell you, as you know, as all of our viewers know and the people in the audience, everybody here tonight is here to pay tribute to you. Does this make you a little nervous that we're going to be talking about you and your life for a whole hour and a half?
Gee, I didn't know there was that much.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, it's a real honor, and I really appreciate this. I mean, it's something, you don't know what to say when it really happens.
Well, we represent, I think, the new breed of country. As Lorianne mentioned at the beginning of the show, so many of the young stars have often mentioned you as one of their major influences. And we thought we'd start out the tribute with something for you to watch. So settle back, make yourself home here, because take your hat off, yes.
Yeah, get comfortable.
Prop your feet up here. Prop your feet up on the couch.
Well, don't make
we'll
him prop
let
his
you do
feet up.
that. Well, he's happy now. Now, see, when a lot of people start thinking of Johnny Paycheck, they think of that big song, Take This Job and Shove It, which you just performed there. But quite honestly, your list of accomplishments is pretty impressive as far as your musical resume is concerned.
Well, I think Mr. Paycheck has been in the music business officially now for about 3 decades, for more than 3 decades. But his love of country music really started long before that. Watch this. He once said he'd sing until he was too old, and then he'd hum. Not surprising coming from the man who picked up a guitar 50 years ago and hasn't put it down since. Johnny Paycheck heard his first hit, A11, on the radio in 1965. After that, he was on a roll.
Let me tell you now, friend, don't take her, she's all I've got.
Not true. In 1970, that song got him his first Grammy nomination. Then there was this hit.
Someone to give my love to.
And they just kept coming. In the mid-70s, he let the world know.
I turned out to be the only hell my mama ever raised.
That became his 8th Billboard Top 10 song. But the one he's probably best remembered for was released in the fall of 1977. It became a working-class anthem containing the words many mumbled. But to his fans' delight, Johnny came right out and sang them.
Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more.
That song was popular not only at work sites, it also became Johnny's first #1 tune in the USA and worldwide. The 1980s weren't as kind, but Johnny wasn't about to call it quits. In 1986, he released one of his personal favorites, Old Violin.
There I was sitting, an old violin, soon to be put away, never played again.
That song made it to #21 on the Billboard charts.
If you had any doubts on some things before you went in, once you're in there, you get them straight pretty quick.
In 1991, he was released from prison after serving 2 years for a barroom altercation.
Son, you looking great. You looking great.
All right. Well, I'm trying.
Good to see you.
His friends were there to greet him, and he wasn't about to let them down. He went back to performing and even joined his colleagues in a movie released on home video.
Is this the plan that's going to get me my job back? There was a time when I did everything I did was wrong, and I didn't give a darn, that was me, either take me or don't, bad attitude, really. But everything is good now, and I think everything is just the opposite of what it was.
Just like that, it hit me. Well, that old violin and I were just alike. We've given her all to music. Soon, we'll give our life.
That's wonderful, John. You're watching that. A lot of that stuff you probably saw once in your life, hadn't seen it in a long time.
Some of it I hadn't even seen. Who put that piece together?
A girl named Kathy Stone,
Yeah.
one of our producers, went back in our vaults. We have some huge vaults at Jim Owens Entertainment, and she went back and pulled all of that file footage on you. But I want to take you even further back. I understand that you fell in love with country music when you were just a kid. I mean, what was your home life like at that time? Did they play a lot of country music, and is that how it happened?
Well, yeah, I used to listen to my mother's records. She had some Hank Williams stuff and that, and that's when I started back when I was about 6 years old. Yeah.
Well, why did you leave home at 15? The legend goes that you left home at the age of 15 to hitchhike around the country and play in clubs all across the nation. That's awfully young to be out there like that.
Well, you could do that back then. You can't do it now.
Yeah.
But I did that just because I wanted to see what was over the next hill, I guess.
Adventurous type
Yeah.
for a young kid. Yeah, today's young country stars, I know you probably had a chance to meet with them. A lot of those who list you as their influences, what do they like to talk about when they meet up with you?
They like to talk about my music, you know, and what we did, you know, for the industry and things like that. So.
Yeah, they talk about life off stage?
Some of them, yeah, they want to know, you know, different things, and I try to give them advice the best I can, you know.
Well, now, you've mentioned before in many interviews with us that when you first got into country music, I guess you get into a whirlwind, and I guess the fame overtakes you, the wealth overtakes you. How do you talk to folks about handling that sort of thing?
Well, I just tell them to keep their eye on their dream and try to remember what it's all about. It's a business, you know.
That's right. Big business. Now, your dream has always been to stay in country music, to always excel in country music. And I know you are in the process of putting together a brand new album, Giant Records, James Stroud down there.
Right.
Believe you have something that country music needs these days. What are you going to give to them on this album?
I'm going to give them the best I got that left, you know. I mean, I'm going to do it, give them all the good, hopefully good, straight country music, you know, stuff that made me what I am, you know, whatever that is.
Speaking of stuff that made you what you are, I know this instrument right here, if you can grab it for us, is on display at the Country Music Hall of Fame. You donated that to them many years ago. And it's a very special guitar. Tell them why it's special to you.
Yeah, just hold it still there, John. We'll get a shot of it here.
All right, there you go. It's this was handmade for me.
I like that. Shove it. Okay.
It's the only one of its kind, and it's made out of the material that they take into space. So, you know, you can't hurt it hardly.
So Charlie could just take that thing and whack across the table and it wouldn't destruct?
It wouldn't hurt it playing.
It'd tear up the table, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks to the Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum for lending that over here. So you're going to be playing this a little bit later on in the show? Well, good. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I know a lot of your buddies are here, and I know what we need to do right now is take a short break. And when we come back, some more legendary folks are going to come out and join us as we continue the party for Mr. Johnny Paycheck on Music City tonight. We'll be right back.
Johnny has a new album out. It's called The Difference in Me. And if you'd like to order a copy, here's the address. MSB Incorporated, Post Office Box 916, Hendersonville, Tennessee 37077. Up next, the legendary Merle Haggard as our special tribute to Johnny Paycheck continues on Music City tonight.